Hello beautiful people, my name is Taiwo and you're welcome back to my channel Easy Sewing with Tyke. So what I have for you on the channel today is the concluding part of this gorgeous tube top with Basque hemline tutorial, the sewing part. So if this is something you're interested in, then I suggest that you keep watching. Also, if you are yet to watch the drafting process, the link will be in the description box. Now to all returning subscribers, thank you for always. I appreciate you all so much. I can't say it enough. And if today is your first time of joining us, you're welcome. It's good to have you here. You will love it here. Please don't just leave after watching without hitting the like button. When you like it, it gets recommended to others, so it is important. Please, when you enjoy the video, always like it. Thank you. And also hit the subscription button if you are yet to, and put on the notification bell to get notified when I post new videos. Thank you. So let's get started. So the first thing I'll be doing is to transfer this pattern to the fabric. So I'll go ahead and add ½ inches all the way, except the side where I'll be adding 1½ inch. You can make yours 2 inches. It depends on your preference. Then add 1 inch at the hem also, but I will not be adding 1 inch to the hem of this because I decided to reduce the length of the blouse, then also include the zipper allowance. So this is the back and that is the zipper allowance. So you can see that the zipper allowance is also taking the shape of the back after the back tightening was done. So you want to make sure of that. Then I'll also go ahead and use this fabric now to cut out the lining. So I've gone ahead to cut out the lining. Then I also cut out the interface of choice. You can go ahead and use Estee. Then I also cut out the wording because I'll be adding structure to the bust area using wording today. You can use black up. You can decide to add bonnet to it. But today I'll be using wording to add structure to the bust area. That is to pad it. Something you want to take note of is to cut the lining 1 inch lesser than the fabric itself, because we're going to turn the fabric with the lining. You will understand once we start sewing. Now it's time to get to the sewing machine. So here's how you want to arrange it: the interface on the fabric and then the wording on the interface, making sure that the gum area of both the interface and the wording faces downwards. And the next thing to do now is to mark out the allowance that was added to the center, which is ½ inches. Doing this guides you and make the sewing of a bustier so easy, especially for beginners. So I'll go ahead and mark it all the way and show you how to proceed with the journey. So anytime you want to make any basque hemline or any sewing that is uneven, make sure that where you are starting your sewing from matches up that way. You don't want to have something like this. If you make it like this, then it will be uneven at the hemline. So this is wrong. You want to move it and make sure that the pointed part move upwards, making sure that where you are starting your sewing from, that is the ½ inch mark, it is matching up with the other side. So I will start sewing from here. Now I will join it using the ½ inches mark that I've already marked out as a guide. Then I'll keep adjusting till I get to the top. You want to make sure that the fabric does not fold underneath. You just want to take your time and be careful, and voila, you would get it. And as you can see at the top, it matches up. We don't have one longer than the other. That is because of what we did during cutting. Those who have watched the cutting process, the drafting process, would understand what I'm saying. If you are yet to watch it, the link to it will be in the description box. So now here is what I have. See how nice and beautiful it turned out to be, even without ironing or doing the necessary trimmings. See how nice and copy it looks. So I'll go ahead and repeat the same process to join the other side before going ahead to ironing and trimming out where is necessary. So you want to make sure that while making any adjustment or while sewing all those curves, you want to make sure that the sewing needle is inside the fabric. Okay, that way you will not sew outside of the line that you have marked out already. And now this is what we have. See how beautiful it is already. So the next thing to do now is to trim off the excess wording, and also to notch it at the under bust and at the bust point before ironing it open. Doing all of this will contribute to achieving a neat look. You don't want to have the same line area looking bulky. So you want to make sure to do all of this. And now this is what I have after ironing. I'm gonna ahead to use an iron to open up the seam line. So I'll go ahead and use the bias to create a design. So this is optional before turning it with the lining. Now this is what we have after fixing the bias. So I've gone ahead to join the lining the same way I joined the fabric. So placing the right side of the lining on the right side of the fabric, I'll go ahead and sew it at the lower part first because I want to turn the lower part with the lining at the wrong side. The next thing to do now is to join it at the side. So folding it this way, making sure that the fabric is in excess. Doing this would guarantee that the lining will not pop out underneath the top when you wear it. So this is how you want to fold it, then join it at the side, but make sure that one of the side is not completely joined. You want to leave some space to be able to turn the dress, the top inside out, to be able to turn this inside out, because you are going to close off the upper part completely. So you don't want to close off the side completely to enable you turn it out. After joining the side, so the next thing you want to do now is to join the upper part, following the shape of the straight-out neckline that we have there. You can go ahead and mark out the half inches to serve as a guide to enable the joining easy, after which I'll go ahead and turn it inside out. And this is what we have after turning it inside out. So you want to achieve this kind of neat look. Now it's time to move over to the back piece. So this is the back. I've gone ahead to turn it with the lining using the same process I did for the front. I've gone ahead to take in the dart, then I've closed it at the zip area. I did not have a matching zipper right now, so I'll just close it off for the time being. I'll be fixing the zipper later. And now the final step is to join the front and the back piece together at the side, putting the bust, the waist and the navel measurement, and voila, the tube top is ready. And that will be all for today. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Again, if you do, please give it a thumbs up. Okay, please like it so that it can be recommended to others. Share it. Also leave a comment for me, let me know what you think. You can also connect with me on my Instagram page at tyke_tyke. And if you're yet to subscribe, please do so and put on the post notification button. Thank you all till I see you in my next video. Bye.